Hi, ChatGPT. What does consistency mean when it comes to building an online reputation?
Of course. Just let me know what you'd like me to explain or clarify, and I'd be happy to break it down for you. What part of the concept is giving you trouble?
Why is consistency important for personal branding and social media?
No
Why
worries.
is
Just let me know if you have a
consistency
specific idea or a
important?
section in mind, and I can walk you through it. I'm here to help, so no rush. Just give me a bit more detail, and we'll tackle it.
Why is consistency important for personal branding on social media? How can posting regular help you gain trust from your audience?
Absolutely. So, when we talk about consistency, especially with online content, it's all about showing up regularly with a clear voice or message. When your audience knows what to expect, whether it's a certain schedule or a consistent style, they start to trust you. And once that trust is built, they engage more, commenting, sharing, and coming back for more.
What happens when someone is inconsistent with their online content?
Yeah, that's a big challenge. If your posting is inconsistent, your audience can start to lose interest or even forget about you. You might see a drop in engagement, fewer interactions, and even people unfollowing or tuning out. Basically, it breaks that trust, and you have to work harder to re engage them once you're ready again.
How does consistency improve creativity in the digital world?
Oh, definitely. Consistency is really key for building that sense of reliability online. If people know that they can count on you to post or deliver value at certain times or with a certain quality, it builds a really solid reputation. It makes you stand out, keeps you top of mind, and shows that you're dependable in a sea of content out there.
Can consistency be more important than talent or creativity? Why?
Ooh, that's a great question. And it kind of depends on the goals. Consistency is crucial because it keeps you top of mind, but creativity is what draws people in and makes you stand out. Ideally, you want both consistently creative content. So if you had to choose, consistency probably wins for trust, but creativity is what keeps them hooked.
How can a consistent message strengthen your personal or business brand?
If you ever want to bounce around ideas on how to keep that balance, like how often to post or how to spark creativity, just let me know. Absolutely. And if you ever feel like your audience engagement drops, we can tweak things, test different times, adjust your frequency, or even experiment with different content formats. It's all about finding that sweet spot.
How can consistency help content creator attract more followers?
Yeah, definitely. When you post consistently, you're basically reminding people you're active and showing up. Over time, that reliability builds trust, and people feel more confident following you. Plus, consistent posting often means you're hitting the algorithm sweet spot. So more people discover you, and that falls into more followers.
Why do people trust creators who show up consistency?
I think a big part of it is that consistency just feels dependable. When a creator shows up regularly, it signals that they take their time and audience seriously. Plus, it gives them a sense of familiarity. They know what to expect, and that builds a real sense of connection. So, consistency kind of acts like a trust bridge between the creator and their followers.
How does consistency affect engage on social media platforms?
Oh, absolutely. When you're consistent, you stay visible in your followers' feeds so they don't forget about you. Plus, regular posting encourages more interactions, likes, comments, shares, because people anticipate your content. And the more engagement you get, the more the platform promotes you.
What are some simple ways to stay consistent with online content?
Yeah, a super simple way is to create a content calendar. Just plan out your posts in advance, set a schedule, whether it's daily, a few times a week, and stick to it. You can batch content so you have a few posts ready ahead of time and use tools like scheduling apps to keep things automated. That
How
way you're
can
never scrambling. You're welcome. And if
how
you ever
can
need
a
help
creating
brainstorming,
a content schedule improve consistency?
yeah, so creating a content schedule really anchors you. Instead of deciding day by day what to post, you have a clear plan. So you know ahead of time what topics you'll cover, when things will go out, and that keeps you on track. Plus, it reduces stress. You're not scrambling for ideas at the last minute, and it helps you maintain a rhythm that your audience can depend on.
What challenges make it difficult to stay consistent online?
Yeah, for sure. Things like unexpected life events, burnout, or just a lack of time can really throw you off track. And sometimes you might just feel uninspired. So it's key to build some flexibility, like having a buffer or evergreen content you can post if you hit a rough patch.
How can someone stay motivated to post regularly?
Yeah, that's a big one. A good trick is to set small, achievable goals, like starting with just a few posts a week and then celebrate wins. Also, having a purpose or theme for your content can keep you inspired. And sometimes just batching your content when you're feeling motivated helps. You get a bunch done at once, so it's easier when motivation dips.
Okay. How does consistency influence audience expectations?
Exactly. When you're consistent, your audience knows when what to expect, so they look forward to it. It builds a sense of reliability, and when you meet their expectations, whether it's a weekly tip, a daily post, or a certain style, they feel like they can rely on you, and that trust deepens engagement.
Why is it important to maintain the same values and voice across different platforms?
Yeah, it really is. Keeping your core values and voice consistent across platforms helps reinforce your identity. Even if you tweak the format or adapt for each platform, that steady voice makes you recognizable and it builds trust no matter where people engage with you.
How does consistency help business build customer confidence?
Oh, absolutely. When a business is consistent, exactly. When a business is consistent, it shows up as reliable and professional. Customers know what to expect, whether it's your quality, your service, or your values, and that trust makes them more confident in choosing you over others.
What are the benefits of responding consistency to commit and messages?
Yeah, exactly. Consistency signals that you're committed to your audience and that you take them seriously. When people see that steady, dependable presence, it gives them confidence that they can rely on you long term, which builds trust and loyalty.
How can beginner develop a habit of consistent content creation?
Of course, a beginner can develop a habit by starting small and being really intentional. Pick a simple, achievable routine, like posting once a week or dedicating 10 minutes a day, and anchor it to something you already do, like after your morning coffee. And then be patient. Repetition is key, so stick with it until it feels natural.
What mistakes should people avoid while trying to stay consistent?
That's a great question. One big mistake is trying to do too much too fast. If you overwhelm yourself, it's easier to burn out. Another mistake is being too rigid. Life happens, so you need some flexibility. And of course, not having a plan. If you don't know what you'll post or when, it's easy to slip. So balance is key.
How does consistency help establish authority in a specific niche?
Exactly. When you're consistent, you become a recognizable presence, and that exactly. When you're consistent, you become a recognizable presence, and that builds trust. People know what to expect from you, and that reliability makes them feel more secure engaging with your brand or content.
How can quality and consistency work together or better results?
Ah, that's a great point. Reinforcement. Consistency keeps you top of mind, so your audience are always there, but quality is what keeps them engaged and coming back. When you combine both, like posting regularly, but also ensuring each post is valuable, you create a really strong, trusted connection with your audience.
What advice would you to someone she want to build a strong online preparation and reputation?
Yeah, respond to comments, show up in conversations. Human touch reinforces that reputation even more.
Can you share an example of a person or brand that builds success through consistency?
Yeah, definitely. A classic example is someone like Gary Vaynerchuk. I mean, he was posting all over social media, podcasting, and creating content daily for years. And because he was so consistent, he built this massive personal brand and a loyal following.
Okay.